Just checking my mic. Hello, welcome to another video. My name is John Bunn. I am so excited that you're here watching and joining me on YouTube. And I just have to say thank you to the dozens of you that are sending me messages and reaching out to me about my channel. I love building. I've always loved building, like not building with Legos, but building businesses and growing them. I remember SimCity, the game, when I was a kid. Like I just loved building the city and like doing everything the slow and steady way. I remember just painstakingly going through as a kid and like doing everything the right way so I could build myself a city. I loved Monopoly because I loved building and having houses on there and slowly taking the money and slowly doing things the right way and watching it compound. And this YouTube channel, as I record, has 492 subscribers, which some people would be discouraged about, some people would be happy about. But every time I get a new subscriber, I'm just like, I love this. I love new people coming along. And every time I'm talking to somebody, they're like, hey, I've been checking out your videos. I've been watching them. They're so great. Like they're helping me a ton. It's so great to hear a perspective from somebody that I know. And one thing that I want to do with this channel is be as transparent as I'm legally possible, legally allowed to be with this channel, and show you what I'm doing with my money and revenue in each month. So it's October 1st as I'm recording this, and I want to look back in this video at what with my companies we were able to do and generate in the month of September. And so not only money, but like I always keep track of how many new subscribers I have, all of the data. I used to not be like a spreadsheet geek, and honestly, I don't really know how to use spreadsheets except for to keep track of data. I don't know how to like do functions and weird stuff, but I always, every single day on the first of the month, I update my numbers for what happened in the month before. And I would really encourage you, if you're trying to grow something, it is so encouraging to look back after a few months of doing this, whether that's looking at how many Instagram followers you're having if you're trying to grow your Instagram, or how many weddings I've booked for the year if I'm a wedding filmmaker, or how much debt I've paid off. Like all of these things, when you look back down the mountain, that makes your life seem like everything seems better when you're looking down. You see how far you've accomplished. Yes, you could be higher up the mountain, but you've come a long way, and you're not comparing yourself to somebody else that's on this journey. You're looking back and saying, I've come this far. You're not necessarily looking all the way up and saying, I have this far to go. But by looking back at the numbers in the month before or the year before, it will really help you to be encouraged. So I want to talk to you about that. But before that, I want to also talk to you. In my last video, I mentioned it just a little bit, but if you don't know, right now we're like 4 or 5 weeks away from a president being elected in the United States, of course, where it's Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and a couple nights ago was a debate, if you'll call it that. It was a lot of barking, and it was really discouraging and really frustrating, and it honestly made me really happy that I'm not putting my hope in the president of the United States or the prime minister of my country or wherever you're at and watching. You shouldn't be putting your hope in your government. You shouldn't be putting your hope in somebody else doing something for you. Hopefully that will be the case, and there will be things that help you out. But there are so many of you that I see out there that are commenting and putting this out there that, you know, they're going to be moving, or their country is terrible, or like they're not going to be able to make money because of Joe Biden winning or Donald Trump winning. And I'm not here to go into politics or tell you who the right person is to vote for. But I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't be waiting on a president or your government to be doing something for you. You're the one that needs to get off of the bench, get into the game, and start doing something. I know so many people that have great ideas. Like I have been successful because I just start and I get going, and then I figure it out along the way. I get it good enough to get going, and then I continue to grow it and continue to do it. And that's what's happened with How to Film Weddings, our podcast, and How to Make a Podcast, our podcast, and with Redeemed Productions, my video business, and with my YouTube channel, and with everything that I'm doing. It's a slow start, and then it really starts to compound. And that's where it gets so fun. We are 2 years into podcasting right now, and last month was a huge month for us with 13,000 or so downloads of our podcast. And like, that was huge. Sponsors are happy. There's all kinds of great stuff going on. But every single month we did the right thing over and over again to get to a point to where we are now living a successful life. And there are so many people that will, I've had messages from friends or friends of friends that are like, these people are talking bad about you because they said you did this, or these people, there's haters out there that are going to be like, well, John's videos aren't as good as mine, but he's charging more, so he's a crook, or John's podcast isn't as good as mine, or whatever your idea is. But here's the thing, like, if you're not pushing forward on that idea that's deep on the inside of you, that gut thing, the thing that you just know you want to be doing or should be doing, if you don't start it and get going with it, that purpose, that calling could move away. Like, that could be moved to somebody else. Somebody else might do that for you. You might miss your chance. And so I would encourage you, don't try to be a life coach at 21 years old, but you can share what's going on in your life. You can share what you're doing. You can grow something. And that is where my life is right now. And, when it comes to it, I make money with Redeemed Productions, which is my wedding video and photo business. I make money with How to Film Weddings, which is a podcast about weddings. And I make money with How to Make a Podcast, which is another podcast. And I also make money with my investments and my mutual funds and all of that kind of stuff. So I have all kinds of streams of revenue coming in to my bank accounts every single day. Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars are coming into my accounts. And I just wanted to do a quick recap for you so you could see what can happen whenever you put your mind to something. So I'm going to put up on the screen now, instead of showing a video just because of contracts, I'm going to show you the last month of, actually the last few months of what we've been able to generate in our businesses. So if you look at the picture, in the month of October, we did a course release, and the course made over $130,000, of which we already have been paid almost $80,000 for. So almost $80,000 in course sales. We had sponsors on the next three, $2,500, $1,500, $3,333. And then we have an affiliate with HoneyBook, which was $400 that we made. We made $67 from revenue, but I just want to show you what can add up. And if you see over on the far left column, you can see all these different ways to make money that are all within one business. Keeping going down the list, in our shop online, we made over $2,400 of digital template sales, just people going in and buying digital templates. Amazon, we made $95. We've really started just working on Amazon affiliates in the last few months and have never pushed it, never tried anything. So that's an extra 100. Different affiliates for $60, $37. And whenever we add it all up for the month of October, we generated nearly $90,000 this last month alone with our podcasts, just with our podcasts. And as for Redeemed Productions, we generated almost $40,000 last month alone. So I'm not going to give you the exact numbers for Redeemed Productions, but it was really close to $40,000 generated revenue for the month. Now, there are costs and there are expenses to doing business, but with the kinds of businesses we do, we are mainly digital products for how to film weddings and how to make a podcast. And so not much overhead. We have overhead to host our courses and our podcasts and things, but it's a few $1,000s a month compared to what we bring in. And so what we have been able to be doing, if you look at that over, since February, $12,000 a month, $120,000 was a course launch, $15,000, $16,000, $13,000, $21,000. In July, we did $52,000 because we had another course release, and then we did almost $20,000, and then almost $90,000. And that, my friends, is nearly $360,000 this year just with the podcasts. It's starting to blow my mind how much that's making. I'm not going to go into my mutual funds and things like that. Not in this video. If you want to see how that is and what I'm doing and what I'm putting into investments and things like that, let me know in the comments. But this video might be chopped up a little bit. It's my first one where I'm doing, these numbers and showing everything. But when it comes down to it, we are slowly growing. In October of 18 is when we started these podcasts. And I'll tell you, we didn't make money for like 7 or 8 months. So we put in all this work and it slowly started to grow. And now it's like unreal what we are able to accomplish. Like, we are generating so much revenue, and what I've been able to do with that is why it's so important. I've been able to help so many more people. We've been able to give more than we've ever given before. We're able to help other people grow their businesses, and the more people you can help, the more money you can make, which means you can help even more people. And that's the point of this. And why I get so fired up and so excited is because this is something that you can do. You can do something like this. You can start thinking of ways to generate money, to generate ideas that make you money while you're not working for those things, and get out of the position that you are in your life. So, long video, I know, but I really, really love breaking down analytics and showing you exactly what it is that we're doing to continually grow. So whenever I do an October review, you can see what has grown from there, and we can continue to show you what we're doing to grow. And hopefully this is encouraging for you to start or continue what it is that you're doing, and making sure that you are pushing forward and not relying on someone else. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. There's more videos like this coming. And then let me know in the comments what you think of this. Again, I'm not trying to flex. I say this in like every single video. This is not me, tooting my own horn. This is just me hoping to encourage you. So have an awesome day. Happy October, and I'll see you in the next video.